Hello everyone, I'm Tayyip and today we'll discuss 5 skill sets that are in demand and you can learn this year. Before we start, I just want to say that these skill sets are in demand and they have a huge market, but you still have to put in the work and the hours before you can expect anything to work out for you. So with that being said, skill number 1 is video editing. Now video editing is a skill set that I do personally as well. I use the skill set to edit these videos and have a business where I help YouTubers to edit their videos as well. Now, when I learned how to edit, the market was not as big as it is now. And especially with Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, there's a huge market because the barrier of entry to become a creator is so low. So everyone who has a phone is now a creator, and every creator that does not know how to edit or does not have the time to edit needs an editor. Learning a software like Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro X, DaVinci Resolve could be a good starting point. Once you find a niche and distinguish a market for yourself, I think after that you can make good income from the skill set. But I think the skill set is little saturated as well. YouTubers generally get a lot of applications every day. So I think you need to be open to work for free for the first few months, and you need to be open to work on gigs that are not that high paying. And once you have a good portfolio, your chances of being hired is much more. Hey, sorry to cut you off, but I read every comment there is. So please leave a comment, and if you can, please subscribe as well. Thank you. Skill number 2 is content writing. Now, content writing, if you asked me like 5 years ago if this skill set will be in demand or will be a high paying skill set, I would have said no. But now it's everywhere. Like every job posting website I see, there is a section for content writers. And content writers are basically people that write content for creators. It could be episodes, scripts, maybe new ideas, new series. This market is less saturated than editing videos. A lot of people go towards editing videos as if they want to enter this creator economy. But content writing is something that not a lot of people look towards, and there is a high demand for this, but supply is very low. So I think your chances of being hired as a content writer is much more than an editor. Skill number 3 is design. Now, design is something that is very controversial because I think everyone who has Canva or Photoshop considers himself as a designer. And I think with personal experience, this market is extremely saturated. And it could be anything. It could be graphic designing, it could be UI UX, it could be thumbnail designing. There are a lot of people in this market, and everyone who has Canva or Photoshop in their laptop will consider themselves as a designer, which they are not obviously, but they are crowding the market and they're ruining the market for you. So your chances of being seen are much less because it's such an overcrowded market. So my advice would be that in the start you should focus on making good portfolio, and after that you should look towards making money out of this. Skill number 4 is content creation, and I do this as well. Obviously it's not paying me anything right now, but I heard something from Ali Abdal, and he said that
something I often say is that if you make a video every single week for 2 years, it will completely change your life. I can't tell you how it's going to change your life. I can just tell you that it will change your life.
And I think I'm just on that path where I'm not really looking into the numbers right now, but I look at the feedback from these videos. I try to improve with every video, and I just want to upload for 2 years straight. I think being a content creator is like a job where you have a higher passive income than an active income. And there are many ways that you can diversify your income as a content creator. So I think that is something that you can look into as well. But obviously, the return on this is after a few years. But if you're okay with that and you have a niche to create content for, you can look into it. Lastly, skill number 5 is AI, engineering, and automation. Now, I'm doing my undergrad in computer science, and one thing I can say is that you don't need a CS degree to become an AI engineer. And there's a lot of free courses on YouTube and a lot of paid courses that provide much better value if you want to go with that paid path as well. The barrier of entry to become an AI engineer is much higher. So there's a huge demand for it, but supply is much less. So especially for competent AI engineers. So securing a high paying job or a high paying project is much easier compared to the other fields I discussed earlier. So if you think you're confident enough and you have a learning mindset, because this field requires a continuously learning mindset. So if I become an AI engineer right now, maybe in the next 10 years, I need new skill sets to sustain my job. So if you have that mindset, you can become a good AI engineer. And there are a lot of free courses and free boot camps that you can join as well. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 5 skill sets that I think are high paying. And if you really do this for at least a year, work on any skill set for at least 1 year, you will see the results and you can start making high income from these skill sets. But obviously you need good experience and a good portfolio to secure a high paying project. So please don't expect to make a ton of money in the very start. Focus on building a good portfolio, good experience, and after that, I think after a year or two, you will start making good, sustainable, high income. If you saw this video till the end, thank you first of all. And I'm trying to improve with every video, and it meant a lot to me that you saw this video till the end. So thank you for that.